Hey guys, how's it going? Thad here with Iowa Budget RC. And so I finally got everything I need for my WPL build. And as you can see, I'm going pretty much all metal on this thing. I'm doing some custom touches. I'm gonna have red tail lights. Got the lighting kit for the roll bar, and I actually cut out the headlights off of the grill. And these big halos are going to go in there. I'm going to have to try and figure out where I'm going to tuck all this extra wiring, because these harnesses are 3 miles long, which kind of stinks, but we'll figure it out. I also got a pile of stock parts over there I'm not going to be using, and extra set of drive shafts in case I need them. Oil-filled shocks that need to be filled with oil. Custom bumper for the front. There's also this custom bumper for the rear, which I got the lights sitting in right now, just for the time being. But if you look over here, I've got my axle in a drill, and if you're wondering why, it's kind of odd. I've already done it to the front one, but these things are kind of how do I say, chunky when you're turning them when you first get them, because of the plastic. And so what I'm doing here, and I'll show you, is I got it hooked up to the drill. Spinning it a little bit both ways, and then before I put these in the truck, I'm going to take that front cover off, and the portal covers actually, and if there's any plastic or anything in there, I'm going to clean them out, and then put some grease in there just to make sure everything's greased. So anyway, just wanted to kind of show you that. Do this for about 5 minutes on each axle. Probably only takes, a minute or two to actually do it, but just want to make sure that they're properly broken in and I don't have any issues with that. So anyway, we'll bring you back when I've got those ready to go, and we will start assembly. Alright, so got my axles broke in, and I got my links set to pretty much the same length as the stock plastic units here. And so now I can basically start assembly. We've got to start by putting the frame together, and according to the directions, like, the first thing they want you to do is we put the shocks and stuff on it. The directions kind of suck on this, so it's going to be a little bit of winging it, but they don't give you any measurements for links, of course, because they come with plastic links, but we'll figure it out. So I am going to pull the covers off of these and throw a little bit of grease in them before I throw the axles on, but that will come here shortly. Well, I've got the links set, I've got the axles greased, and was going to start throwing things together, and I realized that I'm out of thread locker. So I'm done with the build for tonight. I'm gonna have to move on and get some thread locker tomorrow, but man, I'm looking forward to getting this thing together. Alright guys, as you can see, I got my thread locker, and I'm going to start assembling the frame rails here. Start by getting the links on there, and I'm kind of going to go by the directions, which say you install the links, and they want you to put the shocks on, but I'm going to wait for the shocks because I'm using the oil-filled ones, and they have the shock standoffs, and I'm not sure how that's going to sit yet. So I'm going to go ahead, and I got the short links and the long links set to about the same length as the stock setup, and so we're going to go from there. But yeah, basically you just connect your one there and one there on both sides. The long one goes to one side, the short one goes to the other. So we're going to get that done and I will bring you back. All right, one side done, just got to do the other. All right, links are on both sides, as you can see. This one's flipped over so you can see. This kit kind of sucks because it really should have washers because the holes in the frame are of course bigger, but we made it work. And got Loctite on, of course, so we can adjust whatever we need. And if these stick out too much, I will use a pair of dikes and just cut them off, and that'll kind of splay the end a little bit out, and then they won't back off. So anyway, now we've got the axle mounts and then the rear bumper piece and the front servo tray mount piece that has to go on. So we're going to go ahead and get that stuff mounted, and I will bring you back. So here's something where you kind of got to get creative. So in order to mount these to like up here, that screw is way too long, and they don't give you any shorter ones, but they do give you enough nuts. So with the combination of putting a nut all the way up against there and then the width of the link, it should be fine. It would be nice if they give you some washers or something with this kit, but that's what you get when you're piecing stuff together off of Amazon. So anyway, just thought I'd include that. You got to get creative with these builds. Well, I'm getting there, guys, but I'm extremely frustrated with these turnbuckles. They're just a pain in the butt. The threads on them suck, and so yeah. Don't buy the second cheapest set off of Amazon. Buy the more expensive set. I didn't go for the cheapest, but I went for the kind of the mid-grade, and they're probably all the dang same, but the turnbuckles, the thread is just horrible on them, and they either work or they don't, and when they get unscrewed, trying to screw them all the way back in is a pain in the butt. So that's what I'm dealing with now. I'm getting frustrated. I'm walking away for a little bit. Alright, I got it figured out. For one, I was trying to put the links up backwards. I was trying to put the long ones where the short ones needed to be, and vice versa. And then I put my shock towers on, and then I had them upside down. So I actually watched a video on YouTube of somebody doing exactly what I'm doing, and kind of figured out what I needed to do. YouTube's your best friend, and that's why I'm here too. I'm showing you trial and error, and how things don't always go as planned the first time, you know. So now I'm going to do the same to the rear, and as you can see, I've got the portals all nice and broken in, and they turn nice and smoothly. I'm not using the metal link that matches these because this already had a metal link on it. I'm thinking I'm actually going to keep this one plastic too, just so if it hits something, it gets a little flex and isn't just a hard hit to the spindle area there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the back ones together and bring you back. Oh, another thing is these are supposed to be oil-filled shocks. These shocks you cannot put oil in. I will probably pop the caps and put a little Vaseline in them, but they're actually really smooth, so I think it'll be everything will be okay, but we will see. So anyway, just thought I'd include that also. Alright guys, it's together. Probably have to adjust the turnbuckles some, and maybe just where the shocks are at, not sure yet, but it's together, and I'm calling this the end of this video. Next video we'll start putting everything else back together, and including the wheels. And if you haven't seen what we're doing for wheels, it's getting these cool, they're actually supposed to mount like this, but instead they're gonna mount like that, and it's going to widen the track even more because it's got these hubs that are about a 1/2 inch wide. So that's going to be really cool and look really good on this truck. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Thad. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and have a great day.